2018 Volkswagen Golf GTI. 2018 Volkswagen Golf GTI Review. The GTI begs being driven hard and proves that Volkswagen is still equipped with some drivers working. 4.5-star overall score. One drive in a very 2018 Volkswagen Golf GTI and you will understand why this model has grown to be something associated with an icon since its American debut in 1983. Like the standard Golf which it is based, the Golf GTI offers a lot of practicality and interior materials that feel as though they were pulled from the more expensive German car. But the location where the Golf emphasizes fuel economy and also a competitive price, the GTI ratchets inside the excitement, having a punchy engine, a quick shifting automatic transmission and trendy upholstery. As befits a performance car, the GTI sits slightly lower and rides slightly stiffer versus the regular Golf, which degrades ride quality somewhat. The payoff, however, is heroic stability and grip in turns. The GTI is not the only choice. One of several so-called hot hatches, Ford, Mini and Subaru also make convincing alternatives. The GTI isn't even VW's top-performing hatch. For that, you have the much more hardcore and expensive Golf R, but for drivers who prize fun and practicality, the GTI checks all of the right boxes. What's new? For 2018, the VW Golf GTI pares down trim levels to a few choices. All receive the formerly optional 10 horsepower increase, so every 2018 GTI now generates 220 horsepower. The two top trims have new standard features, including LED headlights, driver safety aids, upgraded performance brakes and larger touchscreen displays. It tips the scales at in excess of $31,000. Even so, the say which has a manual transmission is worth it for many features inaccessible on the bed's base model. They include upgraded brakes, LED headlights, a sunroof, driver assistance features, forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, an increased touchscreen, along with the option to upgrade to leather upholstery. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Volkswagen Golf GTI can be a four-door hatchback that seats 5. It's available in 3 trim levels, S, Say and Autobahn. The S comes well equipped to get to base model, automatic headlights, heated front seats, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, but lacks more common features and conveniences. The Say fills within the gaps with amenities, for instance a sunroof, driver aids and upgraded entertainment. The Autobahn doesn't equip the GTI for life for the famous German superhighway, however it does make life notably much more comfortable for the motorist with leather upholstery, reduced sound system, or a self-parking system. All GTI models are front-wheel drive and employ a turbocharged 2.0-litre 4-cylinder engine, 220 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, paired having a 6-speed manual or possibly a 6-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. For a base trim, the S is included with some nice features, including 18-inch alloy wheels, high-performance tires, LED fog lights, heated mirrors, rain-sensing wipers, cloth upholstery, heated front seats, ambient interior lighting, plus a 60/40 split folding rear seats having a center pass-through. Technology features incorporate a 6.5-inch touchscreen display, a rear-view camera, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto smartphone integration, with an 8-speaker speakers. Moving nearly the Say, our recommended trim, adds upgraded brakes, identical to those about the Golf R, a limited slip differential, LED headlights, a sunroof, keyless entry, push-button ignition, an 8-inch touchscreen display, an 8-speaker subwoofer with CD player, satellite radio, and VW CarNet security and service-connected services. It also gets driver assistance features that are included with forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert. Leather upholstery would be the only choice for Say models. It is, actually, the only option available to the whole 2018 GTI lineup. Finally, the Autobahn trim adds an adaptive suspension, automatic high beams, a power-adjustable driver's seat, a navigation system, along with a subwoofer-enhanced fender head unit. The Autobahn also showcases Volkswagen's most up-to-date driver assistance and security measures, including adaptive cruise control, automatic high beams, front and back parking sensors with maneuver braking, automatically applies the brakes if the collision with nearby objects while parking seems likely, a self-parking system, park assist, along with a lane departure warning, lane keeping assist system. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions which might be fundamentally similar. The S on this review derived from our full test in the 2015 Volkswagen GTI, turbo 2.0 liters inline-4, 6-speed dual-clutch automatic, FWD. Note, since this test was conducted, the existing Golf GTI has gotten some revisions, including new infotainment systems, incorporating driver assistance features, and much more standard horsepower for 2018. Our findings remain broadly applicable for this year's Golf GTI, however. Driving. You could drive the GTI daily and have not a clue about its performance potential since it is so easy and normal feeling. Get it about the right road, though, this is a stunner, with agile handling and Invigo mannerisms. Its 2.0-liter turbo 4-cylinder is usually smooth, always eager. Acceleration. With the performance pack's 220 horsepower and launch control, the GTI actually reaches 60 miles per hour in 6.3 seconds. Lightning-fast shifts come through the dual-clutch transmission either via paddles, maybe in automatic modes. Braking. Thanks to summer tires, the GTI stops from 60 miles per hour in just 109 feet. The real coup for that GTI will be the superb, firm and easy-to-control brake feel. Steering. Quick rather than too heavy, the GTI's steering, just like the brakes, is proof that VW continues to have some drivers on its staff. It has a sporty feel whenever you pick the pace, yet this doesn't happen. Remind you concerning this in daily driving. Handling. A true hot hatch, the GTI begs for being driven hard and rewards the driving force with good grip, slight tail slide, and predictable inputs. It's a total blast without any undue influence of engine power around the steering and awesome traction through the limited slip front differential. Drivability. There's one ding for the GTI's drivability, a little low-speed jerkiness on the dual-clutch transmission, that is common to dual clutches. Still, this is often a phenomenally easy car to operate a vehicle and accept. Comfort. A stiff ride is expected within this category, even so the GTI puts a toe in the line using a rough, busy ride. The comfortable seats and quiet cabin make up for this to a large extent. Seat comfort. Though there were leather upholstery rather than the base GTI's cool tartan cloth, the seats remained grippy, well bolstered and breathable. The manual adjustments is usually awkward, however. Ride comfort. The blame could lie using the sporty summer tires on our test car or even the non-adjustable suspension, though the GTI exhibited a tough, busy ride over most surfaces we encountered. Noise and vibration. Despite the GTI's stiff-legged ride, the cabin is quiet for your class. Minimal tire noise, an enjoyable engine sound and simply a hint of audible impact harshness. No noticeable wind noise. Climate control. 3 dials with grippy, tactile rings control temperature, fan speed and vent locations. A small number of buttons control other functions, like recirculation, the defroster and seat heaters. All HVAC controls really should be this simple. Interior. The GTI could be the grown-up in the hot hatch segment, which really shows within the interior. It's clean and user-friendly with excellent materials for that segment. A winner. Ease of usage. Designed to the driver, the GTI's controls are typical: a short reach away from your steering wheel, in smart locations and clearly labeled. Getting in, getting out. The wide and tall doors match moderately high seats, so it will be an easy car to penetrate and outside of, specifically for its size. Driving position. This generation GTI is significantly improved on its predecessors in allowing drivers of all sizes, but especially shorter drivers, for getting comfortable and get to the pedals without on top on the steering wheel. Power adjustments make even quicker work of getting a suitable position. Roominess. It's not unless you get out with the GTI that you simply realize how small it is. The cabin feels large, plus the tilt and telescoping action in the steering wheel allows tall drivers to acquire comfortable, too. Visibility. The GTI's rear-view camera is handy but entirely unnecessary. This car has great sight lines all around plus a high seating position for any terrific view outward. Quality. In traditional German fashion, the GTI's interior feels sturdy and appearance utilitarian. We observed no squeaks or rattles from my tester, plus the switch is operated using a satisfying tactile feel. Utility. By virtue of the company's hatchback design, utility is one with the GTI's top priorities. There ain't many daily cargo needs that this GTI can't handle with 16.5 cubic feet of luggage space behind the other old 52.7 cubic feet together with the seats folded, along with a center pass-through for people moments amongst. Small item storage. The long but narrow door pockets works with smaller water bottles along with a typical variety of phones, devices, charging accessories, even paper maps, if anyone still uses them. Cargo space. There's 16.5 cubic feet of luggage space behind the corner seats. Removing the parcel shelf, cargo cover increases that to 22.8 cubic feet. The rear seats don't fold completely flat, however yield almost 53 cubic feet of max cargo space, impressive and useful, it doesn't matter how you slice it. Child safety seat accommodation. Latch anchors are simple to find and access, although larger rear-facing convertible baby car seats force top seats far forward, possibly an excessive mount for passenger comfort. A single seat inside the middle position is solution, however the car seat is vulnerable to rub against leading seat fabric. Technology. The 2018 GTI gets a bigger touchscreen display with improved graphics, viewing angles and response times. A full suite of obtainable driver assistance features makes all the GTI a full-fledged adult car. Audio and navigation. Larger 8-inch displays replace 6.5-inch displays and Autobahn trims. Navigation is accessible only on Autobahn. Fender-branded head unit isn't especially exceptional but supplies a subwoofer. The sound system within the Autobahn may also play back FLAC files, a popular audio file format. Smartphone integration. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and MirrorLink car key editions, available through the lineup. Driver aids. The 2018 GTI builds on existing driver aids. Trim offers basic but useful features, blind spot monitoring, auto emergency braking. The Autobahn provides a full menu, adaptive cruise control, lane departure, lane keeping assist, a self-parking system,